L'aventure, c'est l'aventure.
Avec 6 personnes qui se connaissent pas.
It's like a big family adventure, experiencing this region, Eeyou Istchee Baie-James.
Make us feel experience of everything that this region have to offer.
Not a lot of people have been fortunate enough to see yet, but hopefully this could be inspirational for them to go there.
Coming to Eeyou Istchee Baie-James. Day 1 is when we went ATVing, and I had never ATV'd before.
C'est quelque chose qui te prend aux tripes un peu. Mais dès que tu rentres dans les bois, c'est juste l'aventure, elle est juste oufissime. L'image que tu te fais du Canada, elle est juste là en fait, en face de toi. En fait, tu vis l'aventure que tu voulais vivre depuis des années, tu sais. Genre t'es là et tu fais mais waouh, waouh, waouh.
It was a busy day. It was an adrenaline pump day. It was, like I said, I think it was a good way to kick off day 1. It's just kind of a 100%, here we go.
I'm excited to see our connection by the end of the 14 days. Because like you mentioned yesterday, like we're gonna be a family. And I already feel like we're a family, but like imagine at the end.
Yeah.
With the next day when we went into Anna's camp and kind of took gears slower.
Meow, 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 meow.
It was just really cool for them to just let us into their life.
Meow, meow.
Et elle nous a appris à broder, on va dire, pour faire un début de dessus de mocassin avec du tissu. Et en fait, elle avait dessiné comme un patron.
I don't know how you do it so small like that.
Practice. I've been doing this for a long time.
If I do that, like that.
Learning from someone that level of skill is it's a great honor.
Goes down, down, down.
And the curve. Clean, wonderful.
You can sell something.
Of course.
The last morning, she spoke to us, and it was just, you felt her emotion through her words, even though we didn't know her words. It's hard to explain, but it was something just really powerful.
Well, at 4 in the morning, before any coffee, and we're all engaged in an outdoor activity.
Are you ready?
I got you.
Do you normally get up for 3 a.m. hikes?
Normally go to bed at this time.
Yeah, this is your bedtime, Oscar.
When you arrive to the top of the mountain, for me, it's like an analogy, you know? It's wherever you have a goal and you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
After you start to see the sunrise, whatever you see on the sky is even better than any painter.
Wow. It was kind of emotional, and just seeing like all the, I don't know, like the wind, the sun, and like everything that was going on. It was just really powerful, and it was nice, but like a good powerful, like a weight lifted off your shoulders, and you're just like conquering the world and being like, yeah, I got this.
I arrive, I enjoy the moment, but I always have to, for me, it's an important step that connects me with my roots, my family, nature. So it's like a triangle, I have everything on the same spot.
Just seeing him with the flag and stuff, it just had a little reminder of like how important it is to know where you're from and to be able to be proud to like showcase where you're from. To be going up Mont Laurier was a pretty special moment for him.
So when we arrived to Smoky Hill, after surveying the water, the falls and such, we were getting prepared to gather firewood, and we all just started wandering into the woods. You know, like if we wanted some birch bark, it was way up the tree.
Here you go. You got my shoulder too, if you want.
No, it's not fine. I have a lot. That's it.
Something that is really interesting of this group is that every one of us has skills, but different ones. And now we are starting to understand which skills have anyone.
I'm going to let you start it. Yeah. You'll see. And I'll help you. And then we'll light in as many places as you can at once.
And then the fire after just made it even more special, like under a teepee. Like it wasn't all done, but it was just really cool and it was just...
Et puis bah, le feu d'artifice, c'est quand même le clou du spectacle. Fireworks! Moi, c'était la première fois que je faisais du kayak de mer et du kayak au coucher de soleil. Ouais, c'était magnifique.
Any water activity for me is a soothing experience as well. Like it's just being on the water. It's like even if there's a lot going on, there's that connection with water that's constantly there. So there's a lot going on, but it's soothing. So it just fits together.
Remember when you laughed and laughed?
I have never seen the Northern Lights before, so that was something I was really looking forward to. I normally like to go to bed early, but I'm like, it is worth it for the Northern Lights. I saw the line across, and that's what everyone was saying. Oh, it starts as like a line across, and I saw it. It's like, oh my goodness, it is.
You're coming.
Again, was just blown away. Like I just stood there in awe and watched it change because that's something I've never seen before.
First feelings going down into the tunnel towards the power plant. It's not something that we get to see very often, and it definitely had a bit of a surreal feeling, like we're entering into a movie scene.
The power station is so huge, you won't even realize it.
My father works for the hydroelectric company in Venezuela. I've been in different power plants before, but this is underground.
Underground power station in the world. It is the most powerful.
So when we walked into the turbine and they would go once at a time. And so I was just kind of scared because, you don't really know what to expect.
Being close to that much power, being conscious of what that machine is doing right now and how many people it's affecting either directly or indirectly. Hearing these statistics, but then seeing the size of the operation was even more impressive than just reading numbers, because when you can physically see it and stand next to these machines, you really get it at that point. So when we went to Chisasibi, there was that moment where we actually drove to the absolute end of the road.
We got out of the car and instant cold. And so we raced to get our shirt, our sweaters on, and then I just booked it. I was like, hey, I need to make it in time for sunset. I really want to see it. This is the first time we're really experiencing James Bay.
Getting to the end and being able to look out at James Bay, just seeing everything, it was pretty wild that we were at the end of the road at the farthest of northwest that we could drive, and we just had the view of everything. It was really vast. I fished as a child, with my papa and my dad, but not even a lot.
It was a fun experience. We were deep in the woods as well, and I think that was really cool. It's when I go fishing, it's never far from civilization. Here was the first time that we were completely secluded.
There was little boats waiting, just tucked in the forest, but it's there's no one there, there's nothing.
Different kind of territory vibe and feeling when you were fishing. You really felt alone, and all you could hear was the other boat, your boat, and that's it. If you really took the time to listen, you would just hear nature around you, which was really cool.
Okay. Woo! Fishing! I clearly learned all the technical fishing terms.
Okay, that's 2.
On avait l'objectif de ramener un poisson pour manger le soir.
Hop! Non, je pense pas. Non, regarde.
C'est un combat constant en fait. C'est vraiment un gros combat. Et je le ramène.
Vas-y, chérie.
J'étais tellement fier de l'avoir pêché que je voulais le montrer à tout le monde.
C'est une fierté de l'avoir pêché. En plus, moi je l'ai pêché, Amélie elle a tiré, c'est magnifique.
I am just so happy right now. It was just so much fun and I could have stayed there forever. So I've always wanted to go in a float plane. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. I am crazy afraid of flying. Like that's one of my fears, like my want for adventure. I feel like that plane ride maybe helped me be more comfortable with planes. I feel like I learned a lot about Quebec, about the land, about people, about strangers, about myself.
The most important thing of this travel and of this trip that is gonna be with me, with my memories, is you guys. You know, I believe that I have like 5 new friends that I believe is gonna last for a long time. So, big hug! Come on, we did it.
Let's not fall off the bottom.
I'm so grateful to have them as my partners of this adventure. Thank you for being there.
Through all my trips that I've done internationally and nationwide, this is probably the best in the top.
That's